It's still sports this morning, and yes, let's now talk about the football season. Of course, it will be coming up in a matter of days across major leagues in Europe, guys. I'm certainly excited. We saw what happened in the FA Community Shield. That's the curtain raiser to the new season, which starts on August the 8th in England. Yes, well, a whole lot too is also happening across Europe. And for me, one man is definitely standing out in terms of transfers. He's been in and out the news. He just keeps popping up over and over again. I'm talking about Angel Di Maria, that fine Argentinian.
The angels go everywhere.
Yeah, they're always going everywhere. And he's going everywhere. Yeah, you know, from Rosario to Benfica, Real Madrid, where he really cut his teeth in the side before moving on to Manchester United, where he kind of like, he really didn't settle, you know, despite his transfer fee for £56 million. But now he seems to be on his way. Yeah, a British record
for Manchester United.
But now he seems to be on his way to PSG.
Yeah, he did not even resume with the team. You know, when they were actually in the US, he just didn't go there. He was not within the preseason. So there's actually a time where Louis van Gaal said, okay, that this man, he doesn't even know where he is. Right now, late Sunday night, we got the gist that he will be having medical with a PSG. So at the end of the day, maybe before the end of today, we should know that Angel Di Maria has joined a PSG for 44 million pounds. So should he do that, definitely he will become the most expensive transfer fee ever, because you're having Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who used to be the most expensive one on £126.7 million. Now Angel Di Maria will definitely.
Of course, there was also a rumor that perhaps Zlatan Ibrahimovic will be making his way to Manchester United.
Manchester United are having too many old players. I'm not sure they want to bring in another, because Schweinsteiger that they bought, I heard the guy hasn't been fit for like, 3 months now.
He's just catching up with him, I guess.
James
Rodriguez. James Rodriguez there, £116 million in cumulative, you know, from Envigado to Banfield, Porto, Monaco, where he last played before joining Real Madrid. He's also been proving his worth with Los Blancos, but I guess he can still really achieve more with the all-whites, especially under Rafa Benitez. You never know what's going to happen. Nicolas Anelka there.
Widely traveled.
Widely traveled. If you're going to give a World Player of the Year award to the most traveled player in Europe, that should be the man to get it. Nicolas Anelka. Look at the resume. So rich. Hernan Crespo.
Okay, we're talking from PSG to Arsenal, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester City, Fenerbahce, Bolton, Chelsea, Shanghai, and of course West Bromwich Albion. So that is really huge. You talked about Hernan Crespo. That was another widely traveled player, but his was a little bit relatively, because so just Inter Milan, Chelsea, Genoa, Lazio, Parma, and of course from River Plate, where he started from. Another player who did not really settle at English Premier League, one Sebastian Veron. Cool, fantastic, brilliant player, but he just couldn't settle in English Premier League. His was actually £103 million from Estudiantes of Argentina, Boca Juniors. Then has Sampdoria, Parma, Lazio, Man United, Chelsea, Inter Milan. That's really was huge.
We're also looking at Luis Suarez. Hero today, villain tomorrow, then hero the next day.
Well, he's still a hero.
Well, he's still a hero, at least for now, in Barcelona. All right. £101 million in cumulative. I really caught, he caught my attention while he was playing with AFC Ajax. But before then, he had applied trade with Nacional and Groningen, then Liverpool, where he also made a fine impact, scoring whooping goals, I think, in his very last season before moving on to Barcelona. Radamel Falcao.
Okay.
Once the threat with Atletico Madrid. But now,
even when he was with Monaco, he played FC Porto.
FC Porto,
I think FC Porto.
Then the injuries came in.
And Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, and Atletico Madrid won several trophies.
But I saw this joke on social media, guys. I said the difference between Falcao, Manchester United, and Chelsea is the hairstyle.
The hairstyle, yeah, looking so different. You hardly will recognize him. But it's the same performance.
Oh
my word. Okay, this is not really cool, but let me just say it. It says even if the breeze gets blown, he will fall.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
I mean, that's
Oh,
really
dear.
not so cool.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, the World Player of the Year currently. We don't know if he's gonna get the award again by the end of the year.
We do. I know.
All right. Well, cumulative,
He's gonna get it.
98.1 million pounds. Well, I should be rooting for him, but you know, football can be so funny these days. Sporting Lisbon, Man United, Real Madrid, and of course Gareth Bale. 125 million euros from one of the dailies, or Manchester United. But look at that, 3 clubs: Southampton, Tottenham, and Real Madrid. But surprisingly, he's in the top 10. So interesting, a really interesting scenes there for Gareth
Look
Bale.
at where the money is. So much money.
So much money.
Transfer.
So much money.
From 2004 to 2015. Just before we talk about this, I was looking at all of the cumulative transfer fees. I'm saying I don't want to be greedy. Just give me that of Gareth Bale. Just give me Gareth Bale's money. 95.7 million. I don't want Falcao. I don't want all of them big money. Just give me Gareth Bale's money and I'm fine.
You're greedy.
That's
You've never kicked a ball, so you are greedy.
Cecilia didn't say the channel's National Kids Club.
You were talking about the spending. Presently now, they spend close to 500 million pounds. Of course, it's just
and there could be more.
35 million away from what we had last year. So I think it could be more, just like you said, because you still have some money coming in. Man United has spent more than 83 million pounds, and they're thinking of having surprises. And you have Brian Sterling bought for
but really,
with
all that money spent by Manchester United, is it really going to bring success to
all that
Louis
money,
van
they
Gaal?
spent 150 last season. 83.
We're not even talking
nothing.
about the likes of Liverpool as well. They've also spent big
money.
But well, who knows? Who knows? If money can bring success, if money can buy you trophies.
Yeah, money can, because Chelsea had done it.
That's the point. Chelsea waited 50 years. Money came in and they won the league. Manchester City was just a noisy city. Manchester,
a noisy neighbor.
When the Arab money came, they started winning, and they're getting big players, and they're paying. Come on, money players.
But when you talk about the likes of Juventus, I mean the old lady of Turin, we don't really hear much from them in the transfer market. But you know, they've been so consistent within the past 4 or 5 seasons, winning trophies in the leagues back to back.
Now, for a club to have someone like Tevez, who was really awesome when he was with Manchester City, and right now they've gotten Mario Mandzukic, they just have a way of picking the player at the right time. A player who is actually not happy at a particular club and they want to join them, they pick that player, they bring in the player. There's just a way they blend. Paul Pogba right now wasn't really playing at Manchester United. He was upset because when Paul Scholes was actually cut from retirement to come play, and the boy says, I came here to play football and not to gym or train. At the end of the day, he left. What happened? He went to Juve. So check, they just have a way of bringing in players into the squad and blending it, and of course they just start winning. That's definitely the huge one for them. For me, I think sometimes you spend the money. Another thing is patience is also needed for you to actually, get the players right, get the money right, and at the end of the day, you just start winning trophies. It happened for Manchester City, you talked about it. It happened for Chelsea, and of course, it happened for other teams as well. Real Madrid is another example of a club whereby whenever they get to, bring in some big players, somehow they get to win 1 or 2 trophies. So, which is really fantastic. If you have the money, spend it, and of course, win the trophies.
Spend it, and definitely it will come. Well, I guess here in this part of the world, we'll get to someday in the future we'll get to see club sides spending so much. I don't know in what currency now.
I think if Austin is giving that money, 95 million pounds, you can buy Aimba, right?
Million, get Aimba, get Aqua United.
No, you can't buy more than, you can't acquire more than 2 clubs. No, you can't.
No, I'll use another person's name. But I'll be in the board.
Guys, we didn't even talk about Raphael, who's also on his way to Lyon. Well, he also made some good contribution while at Man United, but I think
injuries.
He won 5 trophies. Well, I think he actually fell out of favor with Louis van Gaal.
As well.
Damien Mathieu, immediately he came in, he did not even travel with them for the preseason. It appears
many players are falling out with Louis van Gaal.
Exactly, but I think he's actually trying to, that Ferguson kind of link, he's doing away with it. I think it's only when, if you look at Manchester United squad presently, Wayne Rooney, of course, is the player you would just recognize. Maybe Antonio Valencia, Young, but the key players that we had at that time, they're all
They're
gone.
all gone. It's time to go, guys. We hope you've enjoyed every moment of it. Not to worry. Tomorrow, again, we'll be here, same time on your award-winning station, Channels Television, to talk more sports. I'm yours truly, Ayotunde Balogun.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
Action part to all the sports. My name is Austin Okonapa, and everything you do, you know.
Keep talking sports.
Bye for now.